Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as always. Today I've got an unboxing of the AMT Plymouth 1941 Plymouth 4-passenger coupe. This actual kit was released in 1975. So we're going to get on in there and look and see what kind of goodies are in it. I do believe it's the older version of this kit right here. The 1941 Plymouth that I unboxed and did another build video on it a while back. But I think it's the same kit, so we're going to go ahead and look inside and see what kind of goodies we have. Thank you all for joining me. So there's no cellophane on this one. Easily take it off. And we're going to see what kind of goodies we have inside. First we have the instructions, which look very similar to the other version. Well, since I have it in my hands here, I'll go ahead and look right through them. Putting our engine together. No information on the vehicle itself. So I don't know what kind of engine it is. Looks like a 6-cylinder. Putting our wheels together. And we'll go from 2 to 6. Let's see here. And step 1. Step 2, Step 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Funny. So we skipped step 3, guys. Apparently that's not important on this build. So we go from the wheels. First we start with the engine, then we do the wheels, then the interior, and now the body, then the chassis. Putting all those goodies together. Flip it over and we have final assembly. Putting a hood on with a little hood ornament. Inner fenders, it looks like. Nice. Bumpers and some miscellaneous bits for the back. That's interesting. I'd be curious to know what happened in step 3, you know? Too funny. Alright, so here is the body. Wow. Guys, way thin. This is, I mean, I don't know if you can see the shadow of my fingers through there. This is really thin for 75. Wow. Okay. Well, it's pretty nice looking though. The running boards are a little kind of bland looking. The door lines could be scraped out a little more. No big deal. I don't think that it's that big a deal. And here, a little bit of flashing on the inside there. But the thinness really surprised me. Because in my head, my memories of the 70s, everything was a lot heavy duty. You know, heavier duty, thicker. Yeah, this is real thin too. Wow. There's firewall. The interior bucket with the pedals molded in on the bottom down there. Alright. Here we have one inner fender well. Oh, okay, so the running boards have like a cap that go on them. So this is much nicer. The thing I really like about this is you can paint your car whatever color you choose, and then you can always gray or blacken out or even brown do your running boards and lay them on separate without any fear of getting paint on the body, you know. It's always nice. Here we have a steering wheel. 4 wheel backings. Looks like we're going to have metal axles. In this tree we have the almost non-existent dashboard. There's a little detail on there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Little speedometer markings in that. But pretty basic. The rear axle is all one piece. Okay, here's the rear springs and 2 license plates frames. Here's the glass. There's one thing I didn't like about the 70s kits. Glass was just thrown in the box. So here's one headlight, and I think, well, I was just going to say I'm just going to pop that off, but it came off on its own. It's got one headlight. Hopefully the other one's in there. If not, I'll go parts bin shopping, you know. Here's an engine with the head, fan belt and pulleys, air cleaner, I believe, generator, ignition coil, battery, looks like a 6-volt battery, 4-bladed fan, front of the engine cover, timing chain cover, and that good stuff. Nice drive shaft. Something fell off in my hand here. A little coolant line or coolant hose. Here's the, I believe this is the top cowl that goes above the dashboard. All right. Or you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'll bet that is the rear package tray. That's what that is. Here's the radiator top and the radiator, the other coolant line, and the steering column right there. Parts feel very fragile because they're so thin. You know, even the seats are on the thinner side. This is the front or back seat? I'm not sure. Was this only a two-seater? It says 4-passenger. Oh, the back seat is molded in, so this is the front seat. Sorry about that, guys. Threw me for a loop there. Here's the lower control arms, coil springs. I don't know that that's the proper control arm for this year vehicle. I'm not sure on that. Could be, but it doesn't look familiar to me. Then we have spindles, looks like, for the front. Shock absorbers, front and rears, steering linkage, and a sway bar. Huh. Alright. And last but not least, in the mold, well, no, there's a few other parts, so I'll just keep talking. Here's the chassis and the frame, all one piece. That's pretty neat. I mean, you could use this to make all kinds of custom rods with, you know, exhaust pipe, pretty long. Wow. Alrighty. That's that. Then we have chrome right here on top of the wheels. Very nice. Look like the box art wheels, the style. You know, those kind of wheels are kind of sharp looking. Do a little detail on the inside. Here's the front grille, front and rear bumpers, the headlight buckets, which go this way on the body, rear tail lights, gas cap or filler cap, whatever you want to call it. This looks like an antenna. Yep, that's an antenna. Goes on the passenger side fender. Maybe a dashboard insert right here. Not really positive on that one. Huh. And a mirror. And like the master cylinder, or no. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know on that one, guys. I'm sorry. I'll have to build it again and figure out what that one was. Alrighty. We have one metal axle. Looks like I'll be looking around for another one. Here is something here. Looks like just a broken piece of sprue, but I'll hang on to it until I do the build just to be sure what that is. Here's 5 tires, so we have a spare tire. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell that. Just surprised. They got the drive at your own risk tread, right? And they have no markings on them, so they're generic tires. 4 of them. Here's the hood, again on the thinner side. You can see my finger almost normal color through there. This is for the grill. Took me a second, guys, sorry. This is a grill insert where you put the chrome pieces in there, or whichever way they go. Alright. Here's the other inner fender well. Thankfully that was included. And exhaust manifold and probably intake manifold combo. Cool. And then last but not least, we have some decals. Alright, guys. So remember, this kit came out in 75, so they were anticipating the 76 license plate that was coming out for the bicentennial. It's 41 Plymouth, it says there. Old ply here. Ohio plate AV27. Okay. And 1941 historic vehicle. Oh, and W5958 Ohio. So that's it. I highly doubt these will be usable. Maybe I can put them on a scanner and print them out and hopefully make something out of them. But I don't know. We shall see. But that's it for now. I thank you all so very much. I remember I painted, I think that's that one. I'm not sure now, guys. I'm looking at the car that I thought I did. Oh, there it is. It's I built so many of that style. The Coca-Cola version one that I built, I did in the fire department type vehicle, the red with the chrome accents and that. And that's still holding up well. I think I built that about a year ago. But this one I'm going to do kind of a, not necessarily a gasser, but some kind of dragster or something. So alrighty, stay tuned for that, guys. I thank you all so very much for stopping by. As always, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, if you'd like to. If not, that's fine. Just keep watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.